Tech Showcase. How to turn on accessibility features on a Chromebook. By Marlena Lanini, OTR/L. Tech Eastern Clinic Coordinator.
Hi, I'm Marlena Lanini. I'm with Montech, and today I'm going to show you how to turn on the built-in accessibility features on your student's Chromebook. The great thing about accessibility features is that they're free and they're going to make the Chromebook much easier to use. If the accessibility menu's never been turned on, first thing we're going to have to do is turn that on. So if you click in the lower right-hand corner in your system tray, you will see that I don't have an accessibility menu showing up here. So I'm going to turn it on by clicking first on my settings gear icon. And the accessibility menu is buried, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in accessibility in here, and I'm going to toggle this switch on that says always show accessibility options in the system menu. Once I've explored the accessibility options that work for my student, I can come back in here into the manage accessibility features and I can make some fine-tune adjustments if I need. But for right now, we're just going to turn on the menu and see what's available. So if I close out of there, now if I click back on to my system tray, you'll notice now I have a menu for accessibility features. So you can tell your student to just look for this icon of the little person. Now, if I click on this icon, it's going to bring up all the accessibility features available on a Chromebook. And note that this video is just showing the accessibility features available on a Chromebook. If your student is using Google Classroom or Google products on a Chrome browser, but on a different piece of hardware like a Windows-based computer, a Mac, a tablet, something like that, the accessibility features on those devices are going to be a little bit different. And there's also accessibility features built into the Chrome browser itself. So right now we're just going to go over the accessibility features on the Chromebook. So the first thing I have on the menu is something called Chromevox. Chromevox is a screen reader. It's designed for somebody who has low vision or who is blind, and it will read all the information on the screen out loud. Additionally, you can use hotkeys to control the computer. The next accessibility menu option is Select to Speak. Select to Speak also reads text out loud, but only the text that you select. So this sometimes can be a better fit for somebody with a learning disability who only needs certain text read out loud. The next option is Dictation. Dictation allows you to talk to the computer instead of type with your hands. High contrast mode changes the colors for higher contrast to make things easier to see. Full screen magnifier will magnify everything on the Chromebook screen. Docked magnifier will magnify only a portion of the screen. Automatic clicks will change the system so that when the cursor stops moving, it will automatically click wherever the cursor is resting. This can be a great fit for a student who has difficulty pushing down to click a traditional mouse or the pad on the Chromebook. And the last menu option is on-screen keyboard, and that simply brings up a keyboard on the screen, just like it sounds, and it allows somebody who has difficulty using the traditional keyboard to type using a mouse or any kind of other alternative input using that on-screen keyboard. So those are the accessibility features available on a Chromebook. If you want to turn any of them on, you just click on them and you'll notice a green check mark will show up next to the one that you turn on. And you also notice an icon will pop up down here at the bottom that allows me to interact with those particular accessibility features. So that's how to turn on your accessibility features on your student's Chromebook.
This device, along with a wide variety of other devices, is available to borrow free from Montech. Please visit Montech website for more details. http://montech.ruralinstitute.umt.edu